ਉਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਦੇ ਮੇਰਾ ਵੀ ਰੱਸੀ ਵੇਖ ਸਾਡੇ ਪਲੇਅਰ ਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਨੀ ਰੱਸੀ ਵੇਖ ਤੂੰ ਭੈਣ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਇਹ ਅੱਛਾ ਤਾਂ ਉਹ ਪੈਡ ਨੂੰ ਕੱਢ ਕੇ ਭੈਣ ਨੂੰ ਤਾਂ ਕਰ ਲੈ ਪੁਰਾਣੀ ਆ ਮੈਂ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਸਾਹ ਭਰਾਵਾ ਮੇਰੇ ਅੱਜ ਵੀ ਉਹ ਕੱਪੜੇ ਪਾਏ ਨਹੀਂ ਉਹ ਤਾਂ ਕੀ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਨੋਟ ਕਰ ਨੰਬਰ ਇੱਥੇ ਆ ਜਾਓ 11 ਸਾਲ ਬਾਅਦ ਨਾਲੇ ਉਹ ਗੁੱਡੀ ਹੁੰਦੇ
Hello. Mic check.
Go back! Because I myself can't stop myself.
Hello. Mic check. 1 2 1 2. Hello and good morning everyone. This is the match between Sydney Zalmi versus Khalsa X1 powered by Solar Power Nation. We can see here this is the Super 7 match going on. This is the semi-finals match and we can see the scoreboard at the moment 100 runs by losing 2 wickets at the end of 5th over Sydney Zalmi. Here comes Gurinder Singh on bowling and now we can see Butal. First ball went all the way down the ground for 4 runs. That was really good start for him. Score 104. Now we can see here Batal and Rai Bilal on crease as a batting pair for Sydney Zalmi. That was really good ball. That was quick this time. He went for 4 runs on very first ball, and we can see here that was really good ball. That's a dot ball. That was really good shot towards the long off region fielder down there. They will only get a single from this ball. Now here comes Rai Bilal on his strike. One more time, play towards the deep square leg region fielder down there. There was a chance of a catch, but he couldn't grab the ball, and they easily took single run from that ball. One more time towards the long off region, all the way up from the fielder's side. 6 runs. What a shot from Butal. We can see here. That's a massive 6 towards the long off region. One more time, one towards the long off region, and one more 6 from Butal. We can see here back-to-back boundaries, and we can see the scorecard at the moment. 118 runs in the 6 overs. What a start for. Now we can see 119 runs target for Khalsa X1 powered by Solar Power Nation. Sydney Zalmi managed to score 118 runs in the 6 overs. This is the Super 6 match between semi-final match between Sydney Zalmi and Khalsa X1 powered by Solar Power Nation. We can see here 118 runs. Butal scored 33 runs in just 12 balls. We can see Rai Bilal played really good here, 27 runs in just 6 balls. Now 119 more runs required for Khalsa X1 to win this match, and let's see who gonna proceed towards the finals. So at the end of first innings, 118 runs with the loss of 2 wickets. So in just few minutes, second inning will be started. That was really good innings, we can say. First inning was really good innings. There was massive success and boundaries. We can see 118 runs in just 6 overs. We can say this is the power play. If we play T20 match, this is the power play. And 118 runs smashed in just 6 overs by losing 2 wickets. That was really good innings by Sydney Zalmi, you can see here. Butal scored 33 runs in just 12 balls. Rai Bilal scored 27 in just 6 balls. We can see here Gurinder Singh conceded 18 runs in just 1 over. Now Khalsa need 119 runs to win this match and proceed towards the finals. Let's see who gonna win this match and proceed towards the finals.
Welcome to Avani Enterprises, a collective of purpose-driven ventures shaping bold ideas into tangible impact. At Avani, we don't just build businesses, we build communities. We tell stories. We create platforms for growth. It begins with Avani Real Estate, where vision meets value, Founded in 2021, we've helped hundreds find their dream homes and sound investments. From strategic land acquisitions to off-the-plan sales, our projects, like the landmark $32 million Grantham farm development, are designed for lifestyle, legacy, and long-term return. Then there's Avani Premier League. More than just a cricket tournament, it's a celebration of community, culture, and competition. With 16 vibrant teams and a growing fan base, Avani Premier League is redefining what local sports can look like. Diverse, inclusive, electric. Backing it all is Avani Cricket Club, nurturing grassroots talent, creating leaders on and off the pitch. We're not just training players, we're shaping character, confidence, and camaraderie. And to tell every powerful story, there's Avani Media. From live Avani Premier League broadcasts to cinematic real estate campaigns, we bring ideas to life through visual storytelling, digital marketing, and immersive content creation. Together, we are Avani Enterprises, where purpose meets possibility, driven by innovation, empowered by people, and committed to making every idea matter. Welcome to Avani Enterprises, a collective of purpose-driven ventures shaping bold ideas into tangible impact. At Avani, we don't just build businesses, we build communities. We tell stories. We create platforms for growth.
Now here comes the second innings. We can see Interpret and Atif on strike now as the opening pair for Khalsa X1. Now let's see how much they're gonna score in 6 overs. Target is 119 runs. Now they need to go all the way over 19.83 runs per over to win this match. Let's see if they can get the target. Who gonna bowl for Sydney Zalmi? First over. We can hear all the cheer from the teammates for Khalsa X1. They conceded 118 runs in first innings, and now they need to chase 119 runs in the 6 overs because this is the Super 6 tournament and semi-final match between Sydney Zalmi versus Khalsa. And let's see who's gonna proceed towards the finals. We can see now umpire is ready, batsmen are ready, fielders are ready. Now who's gonna bowl first over for Sydney Zalmi? They really played good innings. In first inning, let's see they can go good with the ball or not. Now here comes the very first ball of second innings. First ball tried to go hard, swings towards the leg side, couldn't connect the ball properly, and that's a dot ball. Here comes Safiq as a first opening ball for Sydney Zalmi. That was a really good ball from Safiq. Managed to get a dot ball on the very first ball. Now they only have 5.5 over remaining. One more time, stepped out and played towards the long on region for Hughes 6 first ball dot. After that, smashed the big 6 towards the long on region. That was a really good shot from Inderpreet. We can see here step out 1 or 2 step from the crease and then smash the Hughes 6 towards the long region. Now here comes the third ball. One more time. This time, play towards the point region. There was no fielder. We can see keeper running towards the ball, and that was really good fielding. But we can see here they will easily get single run from the overthrow as well. There is no backup on the wicket keeping end, and they easily got one more run as an overthrow. That's really good point for Khalsa. We can see here that's a 4 runs, 2 runs by overthrow. So we always need to be there for a backup, because if one fielder couldn't collect the ball, backup fielder can collect and they can stop overthrow runs. But here we can see here on the very third ball they considered 2 runs as a overthrow. Now Khalsa needs 109 more runs from 5.3 overs. One more time, tried to go hard but couldn't connect properly. Slipped his hand, played towards the long on region just for a single run. Fielder down there, Rai Bilal. That was really good fielding from Bilal. We can see here. Now 2 balls remaining for this over. 11 runs already considered by Safiq. We can see here 108 more runs from 5.2 overs to win this match. Now they need to go all the way over 20-25 runs per over to win this match. Let's see if they can pull up this match or no. This is really good start for Khalsa. We can see here, but they need to go more higher in run rate to win this match. That's not a good connection between ball and bat. There was no fielder down there towards the point region. Keeper running towards the ball. That's really good keeping. We can see more than a keeping, that's a fielding. Ran towards the boundary line and collected the ball. Just 2 runs. Saved 2 runs for his team. That was really good keeping from wicket keeper Sydney Zalmi. We can say here. Now this is the very last ball of the over. We can see 13 run already considered from 5 balls. Last ball, that was a really good shot towards the long region, all the way up from the fielder side. One more 6 smash in the very last ball of the over. And now here comes 19 runs at the end of first over without losing any wicket. Khalsa X1. Now they need 100 more runs from 5 overs to win this match. This is really good start for Khalsa. We can see here. Five more overs remaining, 100 more runs on the board to chase. Let's see if Khalsa can pull that run and proceed to finals, or Sydney Zalmi can pull this match to the finals. Let's see who's gonna bowl second over for Sydney Zalmi. 100 more runs needed from 5 overs. Now they need to go all the way up from 20 runs per over to win this match. Now here comes Binat as a second, bringing second over for Sydney Zalmi. Binat is ready, taking his run up. He's a really good bowler for Sydney Zalmi. Now here comes Inderpreet on strike. Now he already scored 11 runs in just 4 balls, and if we talk about Atif, he smashed 8 runs in just 2 balls. That was a really good start for him. One more time stepped out and played all the way down the ground, fielder down there, just a single run. That's really good bowling from Binat, we can say, just a single run. Now here comes Atif on his strike. He smashed 6 runs, and last over he used 6 towards the long on region. That's a really good ball. That's a dot ball. One more time play towards the long off region fielder down there, one bounce and just a single run because fielder was down there in the boundary line. That was really good fielding. This is really good for Sydney Zalmi that Binath is giving only 2 runs in just 3 balls. Now he have 3 more balls remaining for this over. If he can finish this over like this, then that would be really good over for Sydney Zalmi. You can see here. That's really good effort from Binath. We can see here he saved. We can see he saved 3 runs for his team because if the ball wasn't hit on Binath's hand, then that would probably went towards the boundary. Just a single. Here comes Atif on strike one more time, facing Binath. This time he went all the way far away from the off stump. Umpire signals wide and 1 more run will be added as an extra for Khalsa. 4 runs conceded in 4 balls, including 1 extra run as and wide. Second last ball of this over. What a shot. That was really good shot towards the mid wicket region for 4 runs. Umpire signals for 1 boundary added for Khalsa. We can see here 27 runs without any loss, 1.5 overs. Now they need 92 more runs from 4.1 over. Now they have to go all the way up from 22 runs per over now. What a shot. That was a really good shot, but went high in the sky but couldn't travel that much. Rai Bilal on the boundary line. That was a really good catch from Rai Bilal. Here comes the first breakthrough for Sydney Zalmi. We can see here now Atif departs, scoring 13 runs in just 5 balls. He tried to go hard, but ball doesn't travel that much, only took a height, and that's a good catch from Rai Bilal. First wicket down for Khalsa. We can see here at the end of second over, 27 runs with the loss of first wicket. Khalsa now they need to score 92 more runs from 4 overs to win this match. We can see the run rate at the moment, 23 runs required per over. They still have 5 more wickets on their hand. That was really good over from Binath. We can say he only conceded 8 runs and managed to take first wicket for his team. Now here comes Purushottam bringing 3rd over for Sydney Zalmi. In the pre-turn strike now. Sahil went as a new batsman for Khalsa. First ball, try to go hard, play towards the leg side, fielder down there on the boundary line, just a single run. Now here comes Sahil on strike now. He'll be facing first ball. This is the very first ball for Sahil. He went as a first man down for Khalsa. First ball, try to go hard, up in the sky, fielder down there, trying to go for a catch. That's a miss. They will easily get a single run from here. Now here comes Inderpreet on his strike. Now he scored 14 runs in 7 balls. This is the 3rd ball of this over. This time he tried to go hard towards the long region, fielder down there, but that's all the way off from the fielder side, and that's a huge 6 from Inderpreet. 1 more boundary added to the scorecard. Now here comes 35 runs on board. Now they still need 78 more runs. 84 more runs from 3.3 overs. This time went all the way up towards the long off region. Back-to-back sixes from Inderpreet. We can see here, first one towards the long on region, second one towards the long off region. What a shot from Inderpreet. We can see back-to-back sixes. Now he scored 26 runs in just 9 balls. That was a good pace of batting from Inderpreet. We can see here 2 more balls remaining for this over. One more time, try to go hard, couldn't connect, and that's a dot ball. Good comeback from Purushottam. We can see here 14 runs conceded in 5 balls. Very last ball of this over. Let's see how he gonna finish his over. This time went for a short ball. Tried to slice the ball but couldn't connect it properly, and that's a dot ball. And we can see the scoreboard now, 41 runs with the loss of first wicket. Khalsa at the end of third over. Now they only have 18 balls remaining and they still need to score 78 runs from 18 balls to win this match. Now they have to go all the way up from 26 runs per over to win this match. Now here comes Sahil on strike, who is a new batsman. He only faced first ball. Now Sutha. Now here comes Suthakar bringing his first over and fourth over for Sydney Zalmi. He's a really good bowler. Now Sahil will be facing Sutha. Try to hit by stepping out but couldn't get it. Play towards the long off region. Binat, that was really good pitch of fielding from Binat towards the long off region. Only single run. Now here comes Inderpreet, who was smashing all the balls towards the boundary line. Stepped out, yeah, like what I was saying before. One more six towards the deep mid wicket region from Inderpreet. Now 71 more runs required for the victory. What a shot, what a man Inderpreet is. Going, every ball is going for a boundary. We can see here 32 runs in just 12 balls. What a player he is. One more time he stepped out and tried to play, but that was really good ball from Sutha. Managed to get a dot ball. One more good ball from Sutha. That's a single run. Only one boundary conceded in this over. Still one more ball remaining. Sahil on strike now. 3 ball faced. Scored 2 runs. Can he go for a boundary? That was inside edge and went towards the backward square leg vision. That's a good over from Sutha, we can say. Just only one boundary conceded in this over. Now here comes second last over of the second innings. Now Khalsa needs 68 more runs from 12 balls to win this match. Now they have to go for 6 runs in every ball to win this match. 68 more from 2 overs. Now every ball needs to cross the boundary to win this match. Here comes Buttal. Bowling, bringing his first over and second last over for Sydney Zalmi. Umpire signals wide. 1 run will be added as an extra for Khalsa. First ball went for a wide ball. This time we played really good shot towards the long on region. Fielded down there, but he couldn't do anything. Ball went all the way up from his head, and that's a 6 runs. First ball wide, after that 6. Now they still need more 6s like this to win this match. 61 more required from 11 balls. One more six towards the long off region this time. That was a huge six. What a shot from Inderpreet. Inderpreet is playing really good cricket here. He's in next level. We can see here 16 balls and 45 runs. Just 5 runs away from his half century. 64?
64 है फिफ्थ ओवर है
हाँ back to back boundaries from Inderpreet we can see here. Now 45 runs, one more boundary away from his half century. 55 more required from 10 balls. Now one more time there is a chance of a wicket and rival out down there, and that's a wicket. Now here comes the end for Inderpreet's inning. He really played well. That was a good innings from Inderpreet. For Khalsa, we can say 45 runs in 16 balls. But now he had to depart towards the pavilion. He got caught towards the long on region. Rai Bilal fielder down there. That was a really good catch. Now Khalsa need 55 more runs from 1.3 overs to win this match. And Jugaraj as a new batsman for Khalsa. Butal managed to get his first wicket and second wicket for his team, conceding 13 runs in just 3 balls. That was a really good comeback from Butal that he took wicket. Played for a single run. Now here comes Silo on strike. Two more balls remaining for this over. This time he went far away from the off stump. Umpire signals wide. One more run will be added as an extra. They still need 53 more runs from 8 balls. One more time extra. One more wide. Just 2 balls remaining, and we can see Butal is going out of the line for the third time this time. This is the fourth time he went out of the line. Played down the ground. One bounce for Sahil. This is the first boundary for Sahil. We can see here. One more ball remaining for this over. Now they need 47 more runs from 7 balls. If Sydney Zalmi managed to go for a good over, they will proceed towards the finals. We can say 90% chance. There was really good fielding towards the boundary line just for a single run. And at the end of 5th over, 73 runs with the loss of 2 wickets. Khalsa X1 powered by Solar Power Nation. Now, last over, Khalsa need 46 more runs from last over. If Sydney Zalmi didn't give any extra run, then this match is theirs. They will proceed to the finals. Here comes Rai Bilal. bringing last over of this innings. First ball went out of the pitch, umpire signals no ball, and that's a free hit. First ball went out of the pitch. That was a really good ball from Rai Bilal. Went for a bouncer. Now here comes Sahil on strike now. One more good ball from Rai Bilal. One more by. .41 required from 3 balls. That's quite impossible. One more time went for a bouncer. That was a really good ball. And umpire signals that's the first one for this over. Now we can go for a more bouncer in this over. 2 balls remaining. Good ball and well played towards the long operation just for a single. Now here comes. There was a misfield over there by Binathan. Went for a 4 runs. That's a boundary. Now last ball remaining for this over. 36 more runs from last ball. We can see that's a 4 runs as a bye, but and with this single, here comes the end of this innings. One more by run, and we can see here Khalsa couldn't reach to the target, and Sydney Zalmi proceed to the finals.